Alright, welcome back, new viewers. Game Bears. It is time for some more Pokemon Skull and Violet fun stuff, and we're training up more Hisuian Pokemon and doing Tera Raids over here with the viewers. And before we begin, I'd like to ask everybody to like, follow, comment, and subscribe if you're on whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Rumble. Thank you. And also, today's video was sponsored once again by the wonderful people at W. Thanks to those people for sponsoring me, and click the link down in the description below if you would like to get an energy drink for 10% off using the code SPARETHEBEARGAM in all caps. Thank you, and let us enjoy the show for today. Alright, we're against a Terra Ground Blaze Breed Paldean Tauros. I like to say maybe Walking Wake might be the best option to use here. Blocks the Intimidate, Quad resist the fire type moves. However, the fighting type moves are the real big problem here. Or maybe a water type might be best. Well, I know Basculegion exists, but sadly, I can't use him. So instead, there's no other water ghost types in this game, right? Alright, where's my Walking Wake? Is this one? Yes, it is. Why don't we use this man over here? And somebody brought their Kyogre, their pet whale god thing. Imagine having a pet whale that can literally control the weather. Well, best pet ever. The only problem with that is how could you even contain it? The whale. I don't know, put it in a ginormous tank or something? I don't think that's gonna make much sense. Well, let us start, because even if the Tauros sets up the sun, I still get powered up. Alright, Hydro Steam. And your Quaquaval's hack. Good job. And there's that sunny day. Thanks for making my water type move stronger. And that's one of my favorite things about Walking Wake, to be perfectly honest with you. You got a water type that benefits in the rain or the sun. It's a very rare trait that you don't see very often. Heck, I don't know if you can name really any other water type that benefits from the sun, rather than being completely hindered. Alright, if I can get off just one more, I can Terrastallize next turn. He lowers defense and special defense. Another Hydro Steam will not kill because of his blasted shield. And he gets rid of his own negative effects. Let me just close combat, and I don't gotta worry about nothing. Oh no, he just bulked up, man. He don't want his defense to be raised, and he does more damage. Okay, really? Did you have to just pull that? And you take away stat boost. You're getting like 4 moves off in a row, dude. How about you calm down a bit? Close combat. Alright, I'll be able to get my Terrastallize off next turn, though. Don't set up the rain, you fool. I don't have my... No. Look how much that did. Alright, thanks for setting up Sunny Day. I can Terrastallize next turn and perhaps break that shield. And it'd be nice if I could actually attack, just saying. Oh, it doesn't even matter. And that's why you use Basculegion or something. You need something to block that ferociously strong close combat. And if I knew only normal type moves, then it literally couldn't touch my Basculegion. But I haven't trained up that lad yet. Which, speaking of which, maybe that should be our next Hisuian mon I should train up. Because I do have my Overquill, but It's Terra Water for Swift Swim, and I'd rather have one with Intimidate. I do have Hisuian Quillfish, so I am training right now in Legends Arceus, but yeah, again, I'm evolving that in that game before, well, bringing it into this game. Alright, why don't I see where I have that Basque Legion and we shall train the man up. I don't really know what I want. Maybe I'll Choice Scarf it as well. It was pretty slow, right? Alright, max attack is a given. That's non-negotiable. However, I don't know if I should train her for speed. I think it would be better to train her for speed, actually, than HP. So I can get off those last respects as quickly as possible. So I can run that on another champion team if I'd like to, and again with Choice Scarf. You know what, hold up a second. I'm gonna look up something. I'm gonna look up Basque Legion's max base speed. I don't think it's very high if I remember correctly. It's like base 65, I think. It's not that high. Because adaptability, full power, last respects is gonna be absolutely insane. Make that Terra Ghost. Nothing will live. Nothing will survive. And my Joy-Con is moving on its own. Now just watch my Joy-Con be an asshole for a bit. If it's making anybody a little dizzy, I do apologize, because now it wants to start acting like this again. Oh, look at that. Decided to be a good boy. Your max speed is 78. Yeah, 70. Actually, that's pretty high. Without a max speed nature, that goes up to 130. So, and your max HP is 120, which is very high. That's actually pretty good. So I should probably make 2 Basque Legions then. Probably a male one and then a female one. Weirdly enough, the female one has a much higher special attack stat. And I should make you Terra Ghost so I can really get off those last respects. Because before applying stab bonuses off of actually adaptability is the stab, I mean. That's base 600 off of terrestrialization. Which, I don't know how terrestrialization and adaptability stack on each other. I want to say 2 times 1.5 would be 2.5, maybe? That's only slightly stronger. That's a little sad. And adaptability becomes around, last respects probably comes around 700 power at that point. Off of base 112 attack. Which is absolutely absurd. Probably would be better to make a max attack, max speed, wouldn't it? And I don't have Max IV'd, which let's change that. Right here and now. This is going to be the world's strongest Basque Legion, and nobody will say otherwise. I give it some attack EVs to make this a little faster, and some speed EVs. Alright, Head Smash and whatever other move I had. I think Crunch just has just now. I could make it a Revenge Killer as well, but I don't think that's the best. Yeah, man, we're gonna Hyper Train. Because I do have a gold bottle cap that I did get through a giveaway. Right here. I recommend y'all do these giveaways. They're quite good. I'm curious, actually. Does Basque Legion learn agility by any chance? So I think... I almost said Brooks's. Because I think Basculin does. But I don't know about Basculegion. And it gets Aqua Jet, which if we're running Scoffedmon, then we don't really need that. Or I could, nah, I don't think it's fast enough to run Choice Band. It is not a fast enough boy to do that. It does learn a J. Ooh. No, what do I want to do with that then? I'll give it some time to think. For now, though, let's just EV train. Let me give it an adamantment. Because, you know, he's very adamant. He doesn't change his mind very often. Also, when did I get another ability patch? I don't remember when I got that. Whatever. Alright, I guess while we're at it, hold up a minute. Alright, you know what? Let me put back all my Hisuian champion mons over here into the places they belong. I forgot who I had here for Abalug. Did I have a... Alright, now let's start in order. Because you know me, you could call it a... Not a phobia, what was I saying? Call it a form of OCD. But you know me, I always like to have my mons in very specific spots where I have them. I've been doing that since like Generation 6. So it might take me a little bit to remember where I put them. Alright, some of them it's easy, others might require a little bit of thinking. I think I had Mind Mirage over here. I forgot who I think the Typhlosion I had over here. Metallu Fish. Aeronado go over there, and wherever I had Cleavor in the space of where my Go-Goat is. Do not remember where I had my Go-Goat, though. If I have to look it up, that's not hard. Because guess what? He's go-goated. I just thought of that joke. I should have thought of it way sooner. Anyways. Wherever you are, come out, come out. Ah, here he is. Why do I feel like that's the wrong spot? Maybe I had Typhlosion there? I think I did. I don't remember. Alright, I rearranged them. Now let's get as many mods as we can to get them trained up as we can. Starting with Basculegion. I already have this fully trained Hoop Unbound. Ooh, yes, I've been hearing a lot of very good things about Ursaluna. We need to use this man. Terra Normal, Flame Orb, Guts, I believe. I need to hold up a minute. Then I want to see if I can get it to level 100. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it's not going to become level 100 off of that, sadly. Then we can always train it another day. Got real close, though. But yeah, Facade, Flame Orb, Swords Dance. You want... And it's so bulky. It's really good on a Trick Room team. You won't survive. You will die. Nothing will be able to take this thing's wrath. Not a thing on this planet. He's too strong. In other words, you won't survive. Make it max HP if you want to as well to really make it a wall. He's too good. I mean, I've seen people run Velodrome sets as well, but that kind of chugs away at its HP. Anyways, alright, did I get Sneasel to level 100? I think I did. No, I think I almost... what's its hidden ability? I know it gets Poison Touch, but I think I'm going to stick with Unburden and make it Terra Flying with Acrobatics. Because he's an acrobat, if everybody remembers. Or she's an acrobat, actually. Let me see, do you just normally learn this? No, you don't. Because we could always run... What did people run? Focus Sash, I think? They ran something. I almost want to try running... I almost want to run the, what was it? My Hawlucha strat, which actually Caesar's faster than Hawlucha and does way more damage, so... We could probably do that. Either Tera Flying or Tera Dark, though. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Acrobatics, where are you at? That is Acrobatics, and we have plenty of these TMs. But I know we get some Dark-type moves as well. I'd have to give it Endure with, like, Weakness Policy and stuff. Man, those Psychic types aren't gonna know what hit them. They're not gonna know. And Knockoff isn't a TM in this game, which is dumb, but whatever. Knockoff's too broken, that's why. Let me see if Sneasler gets Knockoff through leveling up. Because you know you gotta knock it off, right? Knock off the item. You don't need it. Nope, I don't see Knockoff unless it's an egg move. Oh, I got Cerebrate right next to me. Let me look it up. No, it doesn't get Knockoff. It gets Night Slash as an egg move. Gets Fake Out as well, but I think I can run Fake Out on a Poison Touch one later, which I do. Actually, don't I already have another Hisuian Sneasel? I think I do. I can just evolve it. Or I forgot how it's supposed to evolve. For some reason, a Razor Claw in the daytime. Sure, makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's get you with that Acrobatics and Endure. So I can run those strategies. And wait, do you learn Reversal? Because if you do, I think I should run that instead of Close Combat. It's basically going to be a discounted version of, what do I call it? Of my Hawlucha strat. Only with Tera Flying instead of Tera Fighting. So maybe it won't be that strong, but Sneasler hits a hell of a lot harder than Hawlucha does, so it's fine. Alright, we already have Acrobatics TMs. Actually, what am I doing? Where's Endure? I'd be so mad if I just wasted. Alright, here we go. Now all you need is Scatterbug Powder to make such a TM. Alright, and then I'm going to teach you Acrobatics and make you Tera Flying later. Then I should continue training my Hisuian Arcanine. So, but, nah, Sneasler's gonna have to get the priority here. Where's Acrobatics? Acrobatics, I'm an acrobat. There we go. No, wrong move. Now we're gonna run ourselves a weakness policy. Because this policy states right here that if I am weak to a move, I get some boosts. Which I always found to be pretty funny. Either that or, wait, I said that Sneasler gets the priority in here. But honestly, I think I should train the, my Arcanine first. Still don't entirely know what I want to do with this Goodra. So he's gonna have to stay there. Alright, and I was gonna give you Adamant Nature. And your stats I've yet to get up as well. If I get more gold bottle caps, then that's what we'll do there. Now we need a special attacker, which weird here, I have yet to know what I want to do with you. My Hisuian Lilligant. Alright, we need you with a Jolly Nature. And you'll come along as well. Screw it, everybody can come along. And even if What's-His-Face doesn't have a full stat yet, we're gonna at least give you the HP one. Luna. Everybody gets trained up today. Alright, Adamant Nature for Arcanine, since you still have Brave. We don't want brave people on here, we want adamant people on here. Alright, and the Lilligant gets Jolly. Because she's a jolly girl. A very, very jolly girl. Actually, you know who else I should train up? Where's my Hisuian Electrode? I don't know if I finished. I know I finished training it in speed, I believe, or was a special attack and special attack. Alright, you know, we'll just leave you there then. And here is your attack power, given form. Alright, you're getting your attack boost. We're going to need Sneasler with speed. Now give it a Jolly Nature, or should I give it... Actually, I think it's better I give it Adamant Nature. Now here's my reasoning for it. Just like with my Hawlucha. Hawlucha's got base 116 speed, while Sneasler has base 120 speed. It's slightly faster than Hawlucha. So if I raise its attack fully, that goes up to 200. Because of weakness policy, attack will be doubled to 400. And I believe at level 100, your max speed without a speed raising nature is 172. So once Burden activates, that doubles to 344. That's going to be absolutely insane. It'll be such a good sweeper, none shall survive. Off of Terra Flying, so Acrobatics gets stronger, and I get rid of my ground type weakness. Really good, I'd say. And most of the types that Flying is weak to, Fighting can already handle. But anyways, alright, give you your speed. We need speed, man. We got a need for speed. Anyways, give me your HP. And one other thing. Let me look at Ursaluna's abilities real fast. Because I believe... I just want to make sure that Guts is its natural ability, not its hidden ability. Because I'd be a little salty if I just wasted an ability capsule, and it's not the ability I wanted. Yeah, Guts is a natural ability on Earth, is its hidden ability. And hey, got a Flame Orb with his name on it. Alright, anyways, ability capsule. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Alright, here you go. Give him the guts. He's got the guts. Alright, I'm done with the cringy jokes. Anyways, let's get moving. We got training to do. And we got nothing but physical attackers over here, so why don't we find Greavards and Kerbrawlers and Snovers? Well, we got all these guys for speed. Alright, Greavards first. Oh, look at my ghostly fish boy. Look at him. Show him. Give him your last respects. Show them that he's not deserved of respect, because he's a loser. And crunch him, bite him real hard. Munchin', crunching, delicious. I'll probably get rid of Crunch for maybe Ice Fang. I don't think we're gonna need Crunch, honestly. Yeah, look at my boy, he's ready to fight. Wave Crusher. Ooh, yeah. Alright, the faster the encounters, the better, because we can get trained up a little faster. Alright, keep fighting the Sneasels. That's speed EVs right there. And who was holding the speed thingamabobber? Sneasler, right? Bless myself. I just sneezed. Alright, you may get a 50% defense buff in the snow, but that means nothing to the power of adaptability. Your adaptability means nothing. You know, this is a good time for me to get some HP EVs off as well. Just so everybody gets their HP EVs. The 4 that they need, that is. Alright, I almost said last respects. Wave Crash. It's funny how I'm faster than some of these Sneasels and other ones I'm just slower than. Show them your last respect. Okay, it missed. Because of Snow Cloak. Alright, Avalanche isn't a very annoying move, that's fine. Let's show them your last respects again. There we go, you get no respect. You fool. You're worthless. Y'all worthless. These worthless Pokemon are here purely for my EV grinding benefits. And that's how they'll be known. Ha, I'm a ghost type, you can't touch me with that. You can't swipe at anything with your fury. Because you have no fury, you furry. Oh, I think I just offended him, guys. That Sneasel's Mafia, the Sneasel Mafia is coming after me now. I get that. Sneasel out of here. I wonder what a Sneasel tastes like. Funny, does anyone remember in my Pokemon Violet playthrough when I mentioned, hey, I wonder what a giraffe tastes like? And what animal is Sneasel based on again? I want to say a sort of weasel type thing. So by that logic, what does a weasel taste like? I mean, Sneasel, Weasel. That's what makes me think that Sneasel may be based on a weasel. If my logic makes any sense, I guess. Maybe it doesn't. Avalugg, nobody cares about you. I mean, the normal Avalugg's definitely a lot larger than its Hisuian variant, but Avalugg looks like it should be a few fucking 10 feet tall, even. It's supposed to look like a giant aircraft carrier, but it doesn't. Why? Just why? But why? Why would you do that, huh? That showed them those last respects that you ain't got none of. Alright, I was wrong about adaptability. You multiply it, or you multiply 2 by 1.5, that becomes triple the power. So, under terrestrialization, last respects become base 900 power. That is insane, dude. There is no living creature on this planet that will survive. None. They're all done. Just Choice Scarf, last respects, everything dies. No one's alive. Everything's a ghost. Simple as that. Smash it with your head. Now what they say, Basque Legion, use your head. Alright, one more HPV, and everybody will be at, the one, well, that just makes the grinding a little less tedious amongst the crowd. Unless everybody, hold up a minute, did everybody already get their HPVs? I'll go off on a limb and say that's a yes, never mind. Alright, no more Satottles. They are spared for another day for now. You're warning me of the snow. You know what I just realized? That name definitely makes a bit more sense now than it used to in earlier generations. The reason being because, if you didn't already know, somehow, it never used to be snow. It used to be hail, which I remember, I believe, back when I was in the 2nd grade. Or it's either when I was in the 2nd or 3rd grade. Back when Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver was my 2nd Pokemon game, I was like, hey, we should have snow someday in the future. I guess I predicted this many, many years in advance. But the problem with that being hail is already a thing, I was told. We're never getting snow. I mean, here's snow right now replacing hail. In my opinion, they didn't need to take out hail dealing damage to all non-ice types. I mean, I understand why they did it, I guess. It wasn't really necessary. They could have just left in the 50 defense buff. Because, I mean, without getting damaged by hail every turn, one, it makes catching certain Pokemon a little less annoying. Especially if there aren't ice types and you're getting your HP whittled at. And 2, it just makes it easier to make teams around it. Around such a difficult weather condition. Sandstorm is a lot better, people consider, because 1, it already had its special defense buffing rock types. 2, there were more types that were immune to the passive damage than just 1 type. There were at least 3 types, so it made it a lot easier to build teams around. Especially since there were certain abilities that non-rock, steel, or ground types could get that would make him immune to Sandstorm, like Sand Rush. Like Statland, for example, gets that ability. Or in this case, Houndstone gets that ability, which also grants them the immunity to the passive damage, which is awesome. Because that makes me wonder why they couldn't do something similar like that here. I mean, I guess it wouldn't make much sense if a lot of non-ice types got shit like Snow Cloak and Ice Body. I mean, I can kind of see maybe some water types getting abilities like that, but that's about it. And I might be stretching this quite a bit, but maybe even some icy, like, dragon types that are non-ice type, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm really stretching that. Hey, Ursaluna's level 72. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, about it, because I need to fight like 30 of these. It only takes about 15 minutes, assuming I'm doing it non-stop. Besides that, don't miss. Thank you. Leave the cash. I do like how they finally made a water-type version of Flare Blitz. 8 generations after Flare Blitz was a thing, might I add. Alright, let me see how high everyone's EVs are right now. Oh yeah, we're almost at max attack. This man is too strong. Let me rearrange your move, Sneaselor. Bless you. Bless myself, I mean. Alright, I already have your full moveset. I got you with Jolly Nature. Alright, maybe once these two are done being trained, I'll go over you next. Tera Ice Spinner for those pesky flying types that want to mess around with me. They want to scrap, they scrap with me, right? Yeah, what's best? 112, right? Alright, I think we're already almost at max attack then. I think that'll be 352, and we're already almost there. Yeah, look at that Kochu in the background. You're next. Saddle, get out of my way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out, dodge, bitch. Get out the way. Let me stop. Let me stop before I get sued. Alright, show them your final respects, and that should be your attack stat done being trained. And maybe I should switch spots and let Sneasler get a bit of action. Can you piss off, man? I can't even see what I'm... Satotl, get out of my way. It's funny how I haven't found a shiny Satotl yet. I'm just not realizing that. Alright, that should be max attack. And is Sneasler at max speed? Probably not. But good to know you're at max attack now, which that was pretty quick. That looks like about 10 minutes, I'd say. That didn't take long. Alright, let me just see what your maximum speed is. Yeah, we're almost there. Alright, let's just move you up here once you're done being trained for speed. That'll be good there. Alright, Sneasel. Hey, meet your ancient counterpart. Would you know what? Of all the Hisuian forms, Hisuian Sneasel probably makes the least amount of sense to me, personally. The problem with that being is that Sneasel already existed in the original Sinnoh Pokedex. How could it evolve closer to how it is in its Johto form? In Sinnoh, about 100 or so years after the events of Legends Arceus. I guess because back then his way was a lot more mountainous, if you will. Like, there were a lot more mountainous up there, which is probably why there was such a change in variety amongst the Sneasels. Which, they adapt to that, causing them to be more mountain climbing, I guess being part of the fighting type. I don't know how the poison type factors into that. I guess so they have a bit more resistance against the rocks, since this type combo completely walls rock types. Actually, does it? No, it doesn't. Poison type doesn't resist rock. What am I saying? I know rock types resist poison. Alright, never mind what I just said there, but I'm not entirely sure how the poison type really factors into this. It's the end-all be-all of that. Okay, really? Get out of my way. These Tuttles are wasting my time. Nobody likes you, Satadler. Still looks like a frickin' Sonic furry, but whatever. And might I remind you that Sneasel is 3'11", but in Legends Arceus he looks way taller. At least in this game he's more to scale. It's more to scale, I should say. You know what else? I need to see what where Ursaluna's HP is at. Max HP. Oh my god, look at its attack stat. When did that happen? Oh, wait, I know. I gave it 25. I forgot. Alright, it's almost at max HP, so that's cool. Are we at max speed yet? So we can switch items with Basket Legion? Not just yet, apparently. I want to save Bear Tech for when I switch over the Power Bracer. Yeah, the Power Bracer. Dire Claw. Which, if you don't know, has a chance to poison, paralyze, or put the foe to sleep. It's basically affects foreign attack, and I like that. It's pretty cool. What did I just do? Oh. Can you... Thank you, game. Do you even know what button I just pressed for that to happen? We all get some weird things happening from time to time. It's no big deal. Alright, is that our max speed this time? The game doesn't quite... There we go. Now let's switch around items with Basculorigin over here. Alright, give to another Mon. Switch items. Let us go. Alright, Beartic, I'm coming for you. Oh boy, you think you're so strong. You'll take this reversal. Go! Even though it's like base 20 power, but who cares? And now we've got Cubchoo. You know what? If anybody wanted a regional variant for Cubchoo, what would that be? Not exactly a question of the day, I'm just curious. But we'll think of a question of the day later. Actually, you know what? We can think of one right now. Of all the 6 stats in Pokemon, which one do you think is the most important and why? I mean, a lot of these stats, if not all of these stats, are pretty much generic across any RPG, turn-based or action RPG, but... So I guess which one is the most important stat to you out of any stat in an RPG, and why? I'd say attack. Just beat up the enemy before they can beat you up, I'd say. That's always a pretty good go-to strat in any RPG, action or turn-based. Reversal! Alright, once we're done even training these men, I can change some Terra types. Change Ursaluna's to Terra Normal. I'll change you to Terra Flying, Basculegion to Terra Ghost. Alright, Arcanine, did I ever... Oh yeah, wait. Did I keep Arcanine Terra Fire? Because if it is, I'm changing it to Terra Rock. Oh no, he is still Terra Fire. Alright, we need to change you to Terra Rock. When I get another Hisuian Arcanine at some point, either that I could just breed a few in this game, probably. When I get a little time. Then what I want to do, either make an Intimidator or make another Rockhead one, and give it Terra Electric like I do with my normal Arcanine. Actually, no, let me check out Ursaluna's stats. Maybe it's finally being done. Trained for HP. Yes, it is. That is a beautiful sight right there. Alright, let's put that away. We don't need it. Alright, let me give him some, the berries at lower speed. Because he doesn't need speed EVs. Wait a minute. Did I make it? No, I didn't make a mistake. I want you to function really well in a Trick Room team as well. You're going to be an excellent Trick Room sweeper. So good. He's not going to die. Look at this man. He's already got so much HP. And we just need him with the attack power. Now, let's see. Do you just naturally learn Facade? If you don't, that's fine. Play Rough, I want to keep for coverage. Ooh, Headlong Rush. We need this. Even stronger than High Horsepower. It has more accuracy. Alright, I already used up my other Adamant Man. I could get 2 more for these 2 over here. And, alright, Swords Dance. Facade. I always wanted to run a Facade Ursa Ring, but with a Choice Band and another party member gives it a burn or a poison. You could probably do the same with Ursaluna now that has a slightly higher attack and more coverage thanks to its ground typing. Alright, I probably don't even have that TM. I have Swords Dance, so let's teach you that. Dancing with swords. You're dancing with swords. And we can teach you Facade later, that's fine. Let me rearrange your moves. Oh, we'll have to keep Slash for now. This man is going to be so busted. No one will survive. Not a soul will live. And hopefully more giveaways show up later so I can get more golden bottle caps. Actually, if anybody knows, in the anime, well, at least when Jesse and James were around, did they ever bring up gold bottle caps or even just normal bottle caps in the anime? And I know that's something James would like. I'm gonna be genuinely surprised if that's not the case. Well, Frostlass gives speed EVs, so I could take that. Actually, wait a minute. Who do I have with the speed? Oh, wait, no. I give that to Vascular Legion. That's right. Dire Claw once again. Cut him up. Alright, reverse hole. We won't miss. I could run a Tera Dark Sneasler at some point as well, for those pesky psychic types. And for the ghost types that completely wall Sneasler's moveset. But that'll be on another Sneasler, perhaps one with Poison Touch. Hey, you wanna die? You'll die then. I'm afraid you must go down here. Frostlash, you wanna interrupt my fun. And now I gotta give another speed berry to Ursaluna. Well, fine, everybody gets speed EVs then. Everybody here. That makes me wonder, with a Hisuian Sneasel, it later evolves into Sneasler as opposed to the normal Sneasel evolving into Weavile. I guess because Weavile needed that extra traction on the ice or whatever. But Sneasler is more adapted for climbing mountains, which again, Hisui was more mountain range-ish in the past than it is in today's modern Sinnoh. Like, it's just basic evolution and what they might have needed to survive at the time. I just still don't really know how the poison type factors into that. I guess because in Hisui, the predators were a hell of a lot more dangerous back then, which is why we have things like Overkill and Vascular Legion. But in modern day Sinnoh, not nearly as many things are that dangerous. Especially since everything has been more colonized and modernized. And being able to collect Pokemon is a more normal, regular thing. So that's probably why it probably gained the poison type. To help fend off its prey as well. Or its predator, I should say, not its predators, not its prey. Oh, a little science lesson there, if that makes any sense. I'm no scientist, or science teacher, for that matter. But I guess it's a nice little fun fact, or at least a nice little guess at what their thought process was when designing it. Oh, you see a Tera Raid, you gotta see what it is. Grass-type Tatsugiri, I don't think I care too much. Houndstone. Acrobatics, you're dead. You're done. I'm curious about those Basculins in there. Probably could transfer them over the Legends Arceus and then bring them back over here. Well, neither of them particularly look any shiny. Oh, that's a Magikarp. Actually, if I were to, can you transfer a blue striped Basculin into Legends Arceus? Probably not. If you can, though, that would be pretty cool. I mean, a blue striped Vascular Legion would make sense, but no, instead we got white striped one that's considered the female variant. I don't know why they did that when they could have easily just had blue striped, but whatever. Well, they don't even have different stats between the 2 or 3 Basculins in this case. So, a bit of a missed opportunity there. I guess I just felt it wasn't necessary or something. Alright, Psyduck skips special attack EVs, and I don't want that. Dreepies, I don't know if Dreepies give speed EVs. And because I don't know what EVs you give, because for all I know you probably give HP, I don't want to fight you. Acrobatics. Alright, Snover the Clover. Hit him with a Dire Claw. And funnily enough, Sneasor's normal ability is pressure when that's, I think, Weavile's hidden ability. I mean, why are you gonna run a Weavile with that when you could just run it with Inner Focus for both, at least as of Generation 8, immunity to Intimidate, and you don't have to worry about moves like Fake Out. I mean, yeah, I've got another... Actually, do I have a Razor Claw on me? I'm about to check if... Actually, if I don't, I can probably buy one real fast. And then evolve the Hisuian Sneasel that I have. And then we can make that one instant Poison Touch with Dire Claw, Night Slash, Fake Out, and Close Combat. I want to say, well, maybe no Focus Sash. I could make it Life Orb, actually. It's going to be a fast boy who has a good chance of inflicting poison on you, thanks to Poison Touch. And then make it Terra Dark as well for those pesky Psychic types. And those pesky Ghost types that try to wall my movesets. And I don't think Sneasel will learn Sucker Punch, so you can't really use that, though it could help it. Actually, speaking of which, I have yet to train up a Toxicroak anyways. I really should do that at some point. And that shadow just appears out of nowhere, for some reason. Cubchus give attack EVs if you didn't already know. So I can just punt this man to the moon, as a certain Poketuber would say. He's done, he doesn't live. Alright, we've been at this for a few minutes now. Wrong Pokemon. How high are our stats? Oh yeah, we're almost done being trained for attack. You're already max attack. Alright, we're pretty much done here. I can substitute out Sneaselure. Excuse me. It's about to become a tradition for every time I say Sneaselure. Excuse me. I have to sneeze. Alright, Sneaselure. Excuse me. Use acrobatics. Alright, one more Mon should do the trick. Is that? Yes, it is. Alright, Sneaselure. Excuse me. Use Dire Claw. Just put him to sleep as he's fainting as well, why don't you? Now, how would that work? You know what? Speaking of which, you know how people tend to have that logic that, oh, if a Pokemon's fainted, wouldn't that make it easier to catch? I mean, from a gameplay standpoint, I understand why fainting a Pokemon wouldn't allow it catchable, because, hey, you can't just, kill the Pokemon or weaken the Pokemon so much that they can't fight anymore. You have to be able to catch them without, fainting them. It's a part of the challenge. But by that logic, but from a realistic standpoint, yeah, it would make sense. Wouldn't fainting them make it easier to catch? But no, apparently that isn't the case, for reasons I just explained. I mean, seriously, imagine if you were to fight with somebody. You knock their asses out. Wouldn't you think it'd be easier to capture them at that point? Not, oh wait, I knocked him out, I can't capture him no more. Oh well, time to give up. Yeah, no. Alright, we got... I hope Sazba gets some sort of regional variant in the future. That'd be cool. I mean, I don't think it really needs it. I always thought Sazbuk maybe should get some sort of evolution where it replaces its normal typing depending on which seasonal form it's in. Which I kind of like how they implement the seasonal forms of it in this game. Because I guess Paldea is so large. Compared to most other regions. Definitely better than Galar in that case. Actually, why did I didn't want to do that. Whatever. Oh. Wait, what did I train you too much in? Oh, that's not good. Was it special attack? Because you don't have max speed and that's bothering me. Alright, hold up a minute. Basculation. Change positions. No, Sneasler's done being trained. Let's see, where are my feathers? I just passed them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Ah, no. Special defense, we already have you at max HP. Alright, yep, 2 of those. Might need to replace the HP berries, then. Did I really fight too many of those and I didn't even realize it? I might have, actually. I didn't fight anything with defense. Did I actually fight something with special attack? Oh, wait, it could be the Eevees I carried over from Legends Arceus. That might be why. Just in case it is, let's change that. Now let's see if that works. Alright, that did the trick. Now, you're already max attack. Let's give the attack to Ursaluna, then. Alright, there we go, and we'll finish training up Basculation right now. Bite him real hard. Yeah, I better replace Crunch with Ice Fang. I don't think we need Crunch. Since at least from a special attacking, from a super effective standpoint, Ghost and Dark are literally the same, even if there are different types that resist both typings. Head smash! Alright, crunch him. Eat him. Wonder what. Actually, we all know what deer tastes like, at least for those of us who've had venison. Yeah, the scales on him actually look pretty good. And if you didn't already know about Basculation, you'd hear that in its tail are apparently the spirits of its fallen brethren, other Basculins, which is quite interesting. Alright, one more Mon, and let's see if we're done being trained for speed. Shouldn't take much longer. Hopefully not. Alright, last respects. That was the last respects. Yep, there we go. Full speed. And now I'll just give you some of these to hold that off. 2 of those. You should be done being trained now. Alright, I think it's time we go change some Tera types. And then we can do some more training another day. Yeah, let me take that off of Ursaluna as well. Alright, let us go to Medalli. Let's go change those Tera types. Man, there's so many good Tera Raids I can do. But, you know, slavery, it's almost time to slave away again. So, let's just go change those Tera types real fast. I want to change a Pokemon's Tera type. Yes, I do. Alright, we'll start with Ursaluna. We need Tera Normal. We need Tera Normal. We need Tera Normal. Tera, normal type for Luna. Alright, that's one down. So the facades will be even stronger. I know it's a bit of a cliche strat that most people are doing right now, but hey, what works, works, you know? Anyhows. Tera Flying for Sneasler next. And then we'll do Tera Rock for the Arcanine. And Tera Ghost for Basket Legion. Alright, Tera Ghost, here we are. And here we are. Oh man, Last Respects is gonna be so busted. Choice Scarf that man. Max attack. None shall survive. Unless you're a dark type or a normal type. Alright, final Tera type change. Tera Rock, where are we? Here we go. I mean, hey, Rock is one of the better types offensively, so it definitely is pretty useful there, because, oh man, Head Smash is going to be so good. Off of Choice Band. Off of Rockhead, so we don't take recoil, is the best. Okay, we're done. And Lilligant already has Tera Ice, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, allow me to just put these people back into the PC, and we shall end off. And we'll get the items and all that garbage off screen and whatnot. But you know what they say, who said you could use items? I can use items if I want to, dude. Alright, get back Glamora. Sneasler over here. Sneasler looks even smaller back there somehow. That's funny. Gee, excuse me. Excuse me again. Alright, the loser, and where is my Avalugg? There he is. Alright, that should do it. Well, as we end off, thank you everybody for watching this edition of Pokemon Violet Fun. So if you enjoyed and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow one of the videos you see on screen now if on YouTube, and that bell button for more. And if you do not remember, this video is sponsored by W. Thanks to them once again. If you'd like a discount on your energy drinks, please click the link and use it in the description below and use the code provided. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.